Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. From the gun on third down, Keenum. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he's going to have the first down. Let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. Keenum now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
On third and long, it's Keenum. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Play action. It's Keenum. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Oh, free. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. On third down, Jackson. And Ingram holds it in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Evan Ingram, his second. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Throwing on third down, Keenum. Throw right side. Caught by O.J. Howard. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Looking to throw on second down. Ramsey, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Ramsey. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones. So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room. play fake here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Off play action. Ramsey. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, and it'll bring up third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Ramsey. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the ball comes loose, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Third down, here's Geis. And this time he's going backwards. So after the... Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On first down, Ramsey. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. On 1st and 10, Ramsey. Pass incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ramsey. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Ravens on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, Ramsey. Eluding the pressure right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? And they'll go on the ground. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The 5 yards on the play there. It's a drop. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? To throw on third down. Ramsey. Hard throw. Incomplete. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And that's off the left upright, but it caroms right in. How about that? The kick is... So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Throwing is Keenum on third down. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? From the gun on third down. Ramsey. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens. They'll run it now out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Operating from the gun. Ramsey got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown. It's a third down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Again, they'll throw with Keenum. He'll check it down to Geis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The passing game in. This defense trying to protect their lead here late, but a touchdown and a 2-point conversion could tie it as we've got a red zone situation forthcoming. On first down, this is Geis. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here's Keenum now on second down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. They'll go with a ground attack here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! White 90! White 90! Cut!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. No gain on... to play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Ramsey. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Ravens will add on. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly. Wise beyond his years. So for Baltimore, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.